The world witnessed greatness when Team Saudi Arabia defeated Team China at the 2023 Overwatch World Cup Grand Finals, live from BlizzCon in Anaheim. Perfecting the reverse sweep, the Middle Eastern representatives finished things up on the map of Route 66, preventing China from taking their fourth point on the famed escort map. Tearing through shields and providing an insane amount of burst against the enemy team, Saudi Arabia DPS wonder Quartz often made the switch to Bastion to breach defences. Bastion is a robot to be feared on the battlefield that offers several different functions depending on the situation. In its recon mode, Quartz could manoeuvre around the map and suppress the Chinese players with reliable hit scan. In Bastion's assault mode, it sacrificed those perks for extra damage with increased fire rate. This worked perfectly for powering down shields and armor. Bastion's A36 tactical grenade served multiple purposes. It could either add more area-based damage to Quartz's arsenal or be used to bounce the mech hero into desirable positions. When it came to wiping the enemy team off point, the all-powerful artillery configuration ultimate ability caused major problems. Quartz bombarded the battlefield, dealing extreme damage to all enemy players inside of selected locations. The panic this caused was perfect for zoning out China away from a key point or objective. The downside to Bastion is its larger than average hitbox. Positioning was paramount for Quartz, so he wasn't caught off guard. Saudi Arabia damage player UB became a real asset to his team when he pulled in Symmetra for every game of the grand final. Symmetra's primary weapon, Photon Projector, is unique to the game of Overwatch 2. Her short-range beam chipped away at enemy health, progressively getting stronger the longer it connected with its target. UB used Symmetra's secondary fire to build up high-pressuring orbs and release them on command, each dealing reliable burst damage. UB set traps with Symmetra's sentry turrets. They could easily be destroyed, but if all three locked onto a target, their health dropped dramatically in addition to reduced movement speed. Symmetra's iconic teleporter allowed her team to instantly travel over long distances. This shortened time to get back to an objective and even provided alternative attack routes. Ultimate zone control was achieved with Symmetra's Photon Barrier. The deployed gigantic energy barrier stretched across the map, providing a temporary shield for UB and his team. China could not fire past it, but Saudi Arabia was free to target down their adversaries through the barrier. Entering the fray as one of the most versatile tanks in the game, Saudi Arabia tank player KSA truly had it all when he brought the powers of Sigma into combat. The hero's primary fire throws out two devastating bouncy orbs that explode after a short duration. They are slow to reload, but highly effective against squishier heroes. Following up with Accretion completely stunned the target after launching a giant ball of earth at them. When it came to protection, KSA generated a protective experimental barrier that was deployed to block incoming enemy attacks. This barrier could be generated in any direction of KSA's choosing and was fantastic for blocking high-value enemy cooldowns. Unique to Sigma, Kinetic Grasp absorbed incoming fire and transferred it into a temporary personal shield. This was highly useful for holding off choke points or when KSA's experimental barrier was recharging. Sigma's ultimate ability, Gravitic Flux, lifted enemies into the air inside of its area of effect. It then slammed them to the ground, dealing 50% of their maximum health. Keeping the enemy players suspended in the air allowed them to fall victim to pick-offs from other Saudi Arabian players. These three valiant heroes helped Saudi Arabia rise as champions at BlizzCon 2023 and are sure to help you rank up in your next match of Overwatch 2.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.